CNN's senior White House correspondent took his anti-Trump roadshow to Davos, Switzerland, where President Donald Trump is attending the World Economic Forum. Jim Acosta, who routinely embarrasses himself in the White House press room, was humiliated on the international stage on Thursday. Acosta followed Trump all the way to Europe this week to harass him over his America First agenda. Of course, he could have stayed home and done this from the comfort of his own living room, but instead, CNN's biggest dumbest trekked it all the way to Switzerland to attack the president. Trump spoke at the World Economic Forum in Davos this week, touting his America First agenda, while speaking with foreign leaders and business executives from the world's largest corporations. "We're very happy to be here," Trump said as he arrived. "The United States is doing very well and will continue to do well, and this will be a very exciting 2 days. We want great prosperity and we want great peace, and that really is the message," Trump said after holding back-to-back meetings with British Prime Minister Theresa May and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. "A lot of people are coming back to the United States for jobs, we're seeing tremendous investment, and today's been a very exciting day," added the U.S. president. As Trump made a few brief remarks to reporters in between meetings on Thursday, CNN's Jim Acosta pounced within seconds, nonsensically asking how the president can possibly be America First while speaking with foreign leaders. "Mr. President, can you be America First, but also be rubbing elbows with all these bigwigs?" shouted Acosta. Acosta's boneheaded question was so absurd that Trump did not even dignify it with a response. The president simply turned and walked away, headed into another high-level meeting. Of course, a commander-in-chief cannot possibly be effective at his job without having strong diplomatic relationships with foreign leaders. How does Acosta expect Trump to negotiate on behalf of the United States without speaking to his counterparts across the globe? This guy is a total hack. Frankly, he does not deserve the title of journalist. Only at CNN can you ask a question this dumb and still have a job the next day. Acosta was promptly savaged on Twitter by social media users who have more common sense in their little finger than he does in his entire being. "So you went all the way to Switzerland just so you could post a video on Twitter asking a stupid question?" Daniel Thomas asked sarcastically. "You're out of line, bud," tweeted Doris Days. Apparently he didn't actually listen to the conversation that POTUS had with those big wigs about the business they plan to bring to the US. "Someone from Number Fakeness Media should fill him in," wrote Mrs. Amo. Others simply let their memes do the talking, according to Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin, who arrived in Davos ahead of Trump, explained that his boss is fully capable of working with other countries, even as he prioritizes his own. "America First does mean working with the rest of the world," said Mnuchin, who is leading the largest U.S. delegation ever to attend the exclusive gathering. "It just means that President Trump is looking out for American workers and American interests, no different than he expects other leaders would look out for their own," added Mnuchin. Truthfully, it's a bit absurd that this even requires an explanation. Why would anyone expect the President of the United States to put the interests of foreigners ahead of the well-being and prosperity of the people in his own country? That makes no sense. You'd have to be a fool or Barack Obama